So today we are going to talk about the 5 things that men say that are a major turnoff for women. There aren't any dating classes in the world or any institute that teaches how to deal with it. So unfortunately, many people make many mistakes when they meet a woman, and that turns them off. So let's talk about them now without any more delay. Number 1. Insecurity. Now, many men out there are really insecure. Like really insecure. And that is a massive detriment to their dating life. When they see the girl they are dating with another attractive friend of hers, or at some point, she tells you about some guy she used to have a crush on in high school, and all that stuff, an insecure guy will of course be offended by that. They become defensive because of that. They will lash out on the guys they see even being around the girl. It is a massive turnoff for women. The first thing they will think is that you're not secure in yourself, about your looks, about your financial situation, and so on and so forth. What you should instead do is compliment her friend. Now, it might sound gay when you compliment a guy, but believe me, it only increases your worth in his eyes. It simply shows how secure you are in yourself. Only a confident guy will compliment other people. As if a person lacks confidence, he will only think that him giving compliments will make him look inferior. So it is only true for people who aren't of high value. And so my advice would be to work on yourself as a man in your physical and mental departments, and also your financial situation, as it will give you a massive self-confidence and security. When you will be happy with what you are, you will inevitably be secure and will be able to compliment other guys, and that will make you attractive to girls too. So don't see everyone as your enemies. Not everyone in this world wants to harm you. Be confident enough in yourself that you don't easily get offended by others. Number 2. Basic constant compliments. This is a major mistake that many people make. They become overly nice and compliment everything the girl says. When you are in a relationship and you are talking to her, you should have more stuff to say about her instead of just some basic compliments. Allow me to explain the point I'm trying to make here. See, all that many people do is that's amazing or that's nice to everything she says. She tells you that she likes art, and you say that's nice. She tells you about some story, and you say that's nice after every line of hers. See, complimenting should have a limit, or should be diverse, instead of constantly repeating the same thing to everything she says. Some people compliment literally even when she tells them her name. I mean, who does that? When you do so, you appear to be desperate. She doesn't think that you're into her, but she'll think that you're just desperate to be with her. It's a major turnoff for them. It's really just boring too. Tell them you also do some activity she does too, and you really enjoy it. Be mindful of your compliments and limit them so you don't sound desperate while she enjoys them too. Make them laugh, be playful with them, and make it a memorable date that both of you will remember. Number 3. Make concrete plans. Okay, so now you two have met enough time that you can go out with her. Now what? How are you going to ask her out after you finally mustered up the courage to do so? Well, quite simply, you have to make concrete plans. If you simply just say, "Hey, I really like you. Would you like to go out with me sometime?" Now the answer may even be yes to it, and she agrees. Now what? Do you think the two of you will meet for sure? This is why you have to make concrete plans, so you don't get the ambiguous yes from her and never see each other again. The point of asking her out is exactly to meet her again, and so if she says yes, but doesn't meet, what's the point really? So you should instead decide on a venue and time before you ask her out. And so when after deciding it, you go ask her out and give her the details, say, you can meet her at X event which will take place at a time. You will get a solid answer this time. You won't get the stale yes. She will actually think about it and say yes or no because now the time and venue is already decided. Similarly, as shown in movies, people ask the girl about her number or Instagram right away. I mean, it is really weird. So instead, when you ask her out for a certain event at a certain time and she agrees about it, then you can ask about her socials or number as now it is decided that you will meet and you will require a way to communicate. Number 4. You think that looks don't really matter. While there is more to look for than just looks, saying that they don't matter at all is really just not it. There is always a lot of competition in the world, and people, if you fall behind in this competition, you will not get to be in good relationships. While you take care of your mentality, you should also care about how you look and bring the best out of yourself. There is always room for improvement. It might not matter much to you what the world is ruthless. The competition out there is huge. You can't get the best without being the best yourself. You should be maximizing your looks, as it will help you get ahead in the competition. Because let's face it, if you are all a great guy from the inside with a beautiful personality and all that, but you don't take care of yourself, how will the other person be able to evaluate if you really are an amazing person? You therefore should never neglect how you look and always work on becoming the best version of yourself. Number 5. Giving unnecessary advice. Okay, let's talk about this last thing. Now, what happens is that many people give unnecessary advice to others that they think will be helpful, but that really is offensive. Like telling someone that they would look better if they wore another shirt, or they would look better if they got a haircut. There is a lot of similar stuff that someone can say to someone, but the point is that it isn't helpful in any way. You are only making the other person self-conscious. Now imagine you are having an amazing time at a party, having delicious food, laughing with friends, and really just enjoying it, and someone comes up to you and says, "You would look better with a black shirt." You'll feel awkward instantly and will have an instant bad impression of the person telling you that. Why would you ever want to talk to them again? And so this happens when you go to a girl, and the first thing you say is that she would look taller if she wore high heels. Did she ask you for advice? Do you think it was a compliment and that she liked it? Of course not. You instead made a really bad impression on her. So only give advice to someone when they ask for it. Say someone asks for your suggestion regarding hairstyle, dress, shoes, or anything. Only then let them know about your thoughts. Don't be out there giving free advice. People don't find it helpful but offensive, and so only advise when asked. And so if you want to make a nice impression on a girl, you can give her a subtle compliment instead of giving free advice. And so these were the 5 silly things that men say that turn women off. Be sure to avoid them to initiate a relationship successfully instead of turning them off and repulsing them away. This is it for today, guys. Really hope you got your answers from this video. If you found this video to be helpful, be sure to hit that like button. You can share it with your friends who can make a use of this advice. Also hit the subscribe button and make sure to turn on the notification bell so you do not miss out on the future helpful videos like this. You can also check out our channel to find more of such helpful content to help you in your journey as a man. See you in another video.
Thank you.